2022
Okay.
when we consulted you regarding my father health.
Okay.
And he was going down and down every month.
Okay.
So we consulted you regarding that only, the health issue, and then you have given me a few remedies which we tried implementing for a week or so, but then we हम रेगुलर नहीं कर पाए.
Okay.
So we said okay ठीक है अभी ठीक चल रहा है, normal medicine चल रही है, vitamins चल रहे हैं, and we skipped your basic remedies that time by simply ignoring कि ठीक है इससे क्या होगा.
Life is anyhow going around.
Exactly. Right. Exactly.
Okay.
2024, 22nd September, he had a first heart attack.
Okay.
He got a stunt.
Okay.
So उसके बाद the recovery was not that great, but slowly he recovered. But as a health, जो उनका level था, it was 80%. After that attack, it came to 60%.
Wow. Okay.
And 60 to 50.
Wow.
Even after that attack, in having so much of medicine, he was deteriorating every month. 60, 50, 40, 30. So earlier he was having problem only, walking or climbing the stairs.
Right.
But washroom was never a problem.
Okay.
But it was day by day becoming a
deteriorating
problem, day-to-day activity. So during that process only, we never thought of repeating your consultancy. But anyhow, we said okay, it's a age-related thing.
Correct. Most of us look at it as age-related.
But even the age of 75 is not a very
old, right?
Old age.
Right.
So we simply ignored that thing. But again, he had a second heart attack on 13th of November 2025.
Last year
only. And then that heart attack was very severe.
Okay.
Back to back 2 to 3 heart attack in the hospital. He was in ICU for almost 11 days.
Wow.
10 or 11 days. Then doctor recommended very serious case. Chances are very less. That said, we have to install one device. That device name was ICD.
Okay.
So he was regularly getting VT. VT is some kind of stone in which the heart is not stable, the body is not stable.
Right.
And the heart functioning was less than 15%. What doctor said that time.
Wow.
So they said we have to install that ICD only.
Okay.
And he will have a very weak heart.
Okay.
So we opted for that, and the cost of that device was a little expensive. It was between 15 to 20 L.
20 lakhs.
20 lakhs, the complete expenditure cost of the ICU and the device and all the medicines and injections.
Which is almost about, if I'm not mistaken, $18,000 to $20,000.
Opted for that device.
Okay.
But we were in a dilemma that after that device he will be able to come back to that same state.
Right.
But doctor told me sorry sir, it will take a time because the heart is already very weak. So he will not be able to walk like the way he used to. But yes, it will take time, maybe a year to come back to that stage where he will be able to do himself.
Right.
So we said we accepted that thing. It's okay.
Right.
So we shifted to home. But after shifting the home, it was very difficult because he was not able to, not even stand up. He was in one position, means in one position. Even to move, he needed support that time.
Wow. There was a lot of pain.
Lot of complication, motion problem, no food intake. The taste was, he was never liking anything. No sweet, no nothing. Taste was bad.
I think
having almost 20 to 22 medicines every day. That was his in charge in December. So he was fed up from the medicines, but I told him, Daddy, ये खाना पड़ेगा. अभी medicines थोड़ा time का है, stable हो जाओगे. Doctor will reduce.
Correct.
But when we consulted doctor, he said कि सर ये तो खाना पड़ेगा. With the heart patient, you have to go this. ये heart के लिए, ये BP के लिए, इसके लिए. So he said कि okay, medicines कुछ कम कर देता हूँ, but dose will be high.
Right.
बाद में साइड इफेक्ट होगा जरूर, बट अभी थोड़े मेडिसिन कम करता हूं. Anyhow, we opted for that.
Correct.
But even those medicines, he was suffering a lot.
Right.
He was not able to stand up. हमने बेड भी ऑटोमेटिक वाला लगाया था ताकि ऑटोमेटिक वो बेड उठाने के लिए भी वो बेड यूज करते थे.
Right. No strength.
और अटेंडेंट वो उठाता था सपोर्ट देके. वॉशरूम भी जाना मुश्किल था. तो he was on regular diaper. So he used to consume almost a complete 10 packets of diapers, 10 diapers, in 124 hours from morning till next morning.
Whoa, that is huge.
That was the problem.
That is huge.
Even for urine or stool, the complete dependency was
on diaper.
And we opted for the this attendant also.
Right.
So even the food was very little intake food. वो भी हाथ से खिलाना, not खुद नहीं खाना. So
I think you had come to a stage where medicines become your food.
So that time we had an idea ki what next we can do. Medicines are not working.
Hmm.
So then the idea came, again, that why I think we should try again.
Okay,
calling
come
you.
back to
But
okay.
again, we said, वो तो simple remedy थी, जब medicines नहीं करी तो कैसे काम करेगा?
हाँ.
So we, ignored that even in December.
Hmm.
But in January, again, the conditions were going, day by day. It was deteriorating, not becoming better.
No strength, no energy.
So in January, again, strength was going less.
Hmm.
Multiple medicines. Doctor said it will take time. So in January also, nothing was going great. And in Feb, I was fed up. No, I should think something out of the box because medicines are not working, and this is not how we want our father to be, in that condition.
Right.
So whatever days live, but it should be, perfect. At least,
Yes.
happy living. Not all the time sleeping, drained out, not able to talk properly. Even if his voice was so low, and everyone used to say, ki, how come your father is having that low level of, energy?
Right.
So he was always in a high pitch. So then in Feb end, I think, or March first week, we approached you. Just see what we can
Right.
do now at this stage, and can we do anything?
Right.
And as you always say, I don't know, but I will check. And as for that, you came and you checked, and again in a very simple way, you told very few simple thing,
Right.
which is not easy to digest that time.
Right.
Is it? You have to do only this much.
Right.
So you give us some simple,
Yeah, solutions. And actually, because I remember you came with the initial problem just that he's developed piles.
Yeah, initially we when we had a word with you, he was having a great problem of constipation. So along with the constipation, when we noticed the blood was coming, so it was either piles or that
Fissure.
So we were not aware of that thing.
Right.
Even we called doctors at home, pile specialists. They came, they checked, they said it's an initial stage. They give the injection, the temporary treatment,
Relief.
but it didn't work.
Right.
Again, he was a problem, giving up edema every 2 days, but he was in a pain.
Right.
Then again, when we approached you, it was I think in March mid only.
Acha, mid-March. Okay.
You told us one remedy, very simple, plain remedy. If you not very first day, second day, but yes, slowly and slowly that constipation problem started going.
Beautiful.
And we stopped giving that night syrup.
The
which we used to
laxatives.
give because that was very unhealthy. Because any excess, was creating a loose motion.
Right.
And doctor said you have to go like this only.
Right.
Doctor said अब तो आपको ये balance करके देना ही पड़ेगा.
Right.
There is no alternate.
Right.
So I was little disturbed कि how come he will be dependent on that syrup. कि 2 दिन पीना है और उसके बाद जब constipation लगे तब पीना, उसके बाद लूज मोशन लगे तो छोड़ देना है.
Correct.
But slowly, in 2 to 3 days, I noticed that without giving this, his motion was going,
Beautiful.
2 times in a day.
Wow.
With support.
Right.
But anyhow, that syrup was, completely stopped.
Stop.
So we have completely stopped any that paid safa kind of medicine, churan, alpha, beta, gamma, everything was stopped, and it worked like a magical. So after I think 4 or 5 days, we noticed that motions are like
Normalized.
natural, like
Right.
the way it should be.
Beautiful.
2 to 3 times the way.
And piles is still there or it is gone?
It's completely gone.
Beautiful.
No blood, nothing.
Beautiful.
I made sure last almost 15 days there is no, I will say 25 days, not 15 days. There is no symptoms of piles or something like that.
Beautiful.
It's a complete neat and clean motion.
Then what about the second?
Now that was solved, but the second problem was still there, that he was not having the strength and disalignment. He was not able to, if he wanted to move straight, he was thinking and either going right or left.
I saw he was disoriented.
Right. So
Right.
even I thought that maybe due to the weakness,
Right.
I asked doctor also. We used to go to the main doctor for the every month routine checkup. So he said कि sir ये तो अभी थोड़ा time लगेगा. I am giving more supplements. तो धीरे-धीरे strength आएगा and it will take some time, but हो जाएगा.
Right.
So we also thought कि ठीक है, it is a part of process. So we waited, but it was not going better. It was
Still deteriorating.
In that way, not getting that strength.
Right.
He can't even stand up, for his own food.
Right.
वो तो हाथ से खिलाना पड़ता है. So we were in a problem कि ये कैसे है. Then again,
a simple solution happened.
We asked you कि what to do with this. And I said को कि कुछ लगाया है तो कुछ सोच के लगाया होगा. But very next day, I noticed something as a movement. The sound was little changed as more strength,
Stronger.
more stronger, and day after,
Hmm.
he was able to stand.
Wow.
I was thinking, how come?
Beautiful.
And slowly and slowly, within 4 or 5 days, I saw he was started walking, coming himself out, going to my room, kids' room, drawing room. And I asked him,
Beautiful.
what happened? He was वैसे walk कर रहा हूँ मैं.
Beautiful.
थोड़ा सा.
Beautiful.
Shocked. And that confidence of कि yes, now I can walk. It was
Right.
amazing.
The mind shift had happened.
Yes. Then the thing came to mind, okay, bhaiya, when to change? When I text you again,
Right.
he said it has to be changed every 2 days. So it was already 4 or 5 days.
Right.
Changed again. And I noticed one thing, ki after applying this, he has gone to a loose motion once only.
Right.
Might be the detox kind of thing. Something
Right.
happened in the body.
Right.
I don't know what, but something happened.
Hmm.
It was completely clear that confidence, that strength has come. Now he's able to walk by himself.
Right.
He's able to eat all his meals by his own.
On the bed? Or
No, not on the bed.
Okay.
Here he's sitting.
on the at the
For
dining
last
table.
4 months from November onwards,
Right.
he was never having any meal here. Everything was on the bed only.
Right.
So from last 10 days only,
Beautiful.
after applying that powder, all the meals, whether it's a breakfast or lunch or dinner, he's having everything here. So he comes by
Beautiful.
himself here, takes meal, even go to the balcony
And without support.
without support.
Beautiful.
Balcony, left hand नज़ारे लेके देख के अच्छा कौन आ रहा है जा रहा है क्या है क्या नहीं,
Beautiful.
and then come back. Even in last 10 days only, after almost 4 months, टेरेस पर जाके गाने सुन के पूरा 1 घंटा बैठ के
Beautiful.
आए हैं विदाउट दैट ऑटोमेटिक चेयर. इवन थोड़ा सपोर्ट लगा बट विदाउट
Beautiful.
चेयर धीरे धीरे वॉक कर गए.
Beautiful. So just to close it, Bhuvnesh, if I may ask, what kind of percentage change or shift do you think that you've seen in your father?
See, if you talk about me in a straightforward way, 10 days back it was black, and after 10 days it's like this. So I will not say even 99. It is a 100% shift. 180-degree shift.
That is beautiful. I think any last words from you, Kapoor Saab, before we close? How are you feeling?
Fine, super fine.
This is what we
Yeah.
were expecting to say.
Right.
That
And that is so beautiful to hear. And thank you for sharing this with us and wanting to share it with the world, because people should know that there are possibilities to heal, not just popping a pill. Because our belief has always been you cannot drug people to good health. And we like to live by that. And thank you so much for sharing this with the rest of the world, and wishing you good health going ahead.
Thank you.